Okay. I don't know why my computer does that. Okay. Is it good? Can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Welcome back, guys, to Mason's Manifesto. Okay, can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. So, welcome back, guys, to Mason's Manifesto. Today I have a guest.
Hi, I'm Autumn.
Yeah, she was really excited to come on this podcast. So, do you want to say anything about yourself before I start asking questions?
No, we can start with questions.
Okay. I have a small list,
Okay.
but okay. So, the first thing is just, what are your future plans being in high school? I know you're like a CNA, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I got my CNA through Nurse Aid, and now I'm working as a CNA. Like my plans for senior year, like after high school.
anything.
Okay, senior year, I just want to like have a light schedule with classes so that I can work as a CNA more.
Mm-hmm.
And then college, I really like UNCW and Clemson. I just want to do like biology, pre-med, and then med school, and I want to be a surgeon. So,
Okay,
you know.
so you have a little bit of ambition.
Yeah, I have a lot of school ahead of me.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Is there a reason like why you want to be a surgeon?
The medical field has always been something I'm so interested in, and then like my dream job for so long was an EMT,
Mm-hmm.
but they make no money like at all, and I don't want to be broke, so I kind of just was like, I definitely like the adrenaline though, of like an ER setting. So I was like, if I don't want to be a doctor, I don't know if I want to stay a nurse forever. So I kind of went with like trauma surgeon.
Okay,
So
like have you watched Grey's Anatomy?
I have.
Like Owen Hart?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you kind of want to be him.
I low-key thought about like doing the army.
Oh my gosh.
But I was like, I just couldn't.
Well, I mean,
know
if you did,
couldn't.
you would get your school paid for.
That's what I was thinking. But
Like-
I also know if someone yells at me, I'll cry. So So I feel like it's not the best idea.
Yeah, but no. A lot of people do that just to get their college paid off. Yeah.
Which would be good because it is like 8 years, but it's okay.
But do you see yourself like having kids? Like, do you want to meet someone before you go into med school, or like how do you? Because I know it's really difficult with like residency and stuff like that. Like, I don't know.
So actually, very controversial opinion. I don't want kids and I don't want to get married.
That's not controversial because that's exactly how I am.
Okay, good, because everyone like judges me for it so heavy, and I just like I don't know, like I still say it, like I just don't want kids because honestly I don't think I'd be a great mother because of the fact I'm so career driven. Like I want to focus on my career and I don't feel like a career should be put over a kid, and I don't want to do that to a kid, but I feel like I would because what I want in my life, like everyone gets one life.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want to make someone else's life worse, and I don't want to feel like I'm wasting mine. So, I just don't feel like being a mother is for me. And then marriage is, like, I'm not super religious. So, in my opinion, marriage is more of just a contract. Like,
that's so funny because that's exactly how I am.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm really bad with, like, commitment. Like, I think marriage is a big commitment. So, it was, like, a child, like, marriage, you could divorce. You're not binded for life. If you really want to divorce, you can. But that's, like, too much work. Like, I really don't have time for that.
It takes, like, so long, apparently. It's, like, an 8-month process. And I'm like,
and, like,
what?
Like, literally, it's funny because you want to be, like, a doctor. Like, something in that, and I want to be a lawyer. So, it's, like, the two top careers that, like, probably take the most of your time.
Yeah.
But I also just, like, I think I could be a good mother, but, like, knowing that I would have to, like, actually raise a kid for 18 years, like, they're binded to me for life. And, like, I just wouldn't want to do that. Like, it's just not interest.
Like, I'm
no, literally, because I, like...
What if they're a bad person?
Yeah, or, like, what if I just, like, yell at them and they have, like, trauma? Like, I don't want to do that. And it's just, like, a child is just a lot of work, and I'd rather just be someone... Not that, like, homie hops around, but, like, I'd rather just not get married. Like, if they're fine with not getting married, then, like, it's just there. Because, like, what if I lose feelings for them while we're married? And I'm just like, oh,
that's embarrassing.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
like,
how do you tell them that?
Like, that's so embarrassing.
I know we've been together for 7 years, and I said I do, but I actually don't. So.
But, like, no, that's just, no. My parents, like, are always like, you're gonna change your mind. Like, everybody's like, go change your mind. But, like, will I?
Yeah.
Like, a child is a lot of work. Like, it's a lot of work. And it's a big commitment.
I definitely have changed my mind before. Like, I've never wanted any growing up or anything, but, I was with someone who, like, marriage and kids was, like, so important to them. And it was, like, yeah, we weren't going to do it anytime soon. But I guess it, like, gave me a different perspective of, like, I really, really care about this person. If that's what's really important to them, like, I feel like we can both make sacrifices and meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's, like, it shouldn't be sacrifices on just one side. So I feel like if both people make sacrifices, like, you can definitely come to terms. Because, like, I feel like if I dated someone religious, like... And we were together for, like, 6 years. Like, I feel like we'd have to get married.
Yeah.
Because, like, just out of respect for them and their religion.
Yeah, because I'm not religious, like, at all. Like, I don't really believe in anything. Well, the only thing I believe in, it's so stupid. It's so self-centered. But, like, if I ever say, like, oh, I pray to someone, like, I pray to him. And basically it's just a boy version of me. And I'm being so dead ass. Like, I, like, well, like, guys, like, pray to him. And I just look up to the sky. And, like, it's literally, like, him. It's like, a boy version of me. And that's, like, I don't pray, like, I don't do anything. I've been to church, like, 3 times. They're mostly funerals, so, but I fell asleep for, like, 2 out of 3 of them. I
just, like, struggle with, like, certain ideologies of religion. I guess there's just certain things I don't necessarily, like, know how to understand. And then, I guess also it's, like, I just don't, like, agree with certain, like, why is everything forgivable? How? I don't agree. Like, you kill someone. No. I don't care if you repent and you're sorry. Like,
yeah.
I guess that's what I struggle with. But also, it's like, I can't even lie. I pray every night. But I, like, pray for certain people that I know are religious that I just hope are okay.
Yeah. That's valid. That's valid. Like, sometimes when I really need something, I'm like, ooh, like, I'm gonna pray to God real quick.
Yeah, like, who's up there? Please answer.
Exactly. But for me, I don't pray to God. I pray to him. Which is so self-centered. Everybody tells me that, but I don't really care.
But it's like, at least you believe in it.
Yeah.
You believe in him.
I believe in him, which is me, so I guess I'm believing in myself.
And you know you're real.
Yeah, so. Makes sense.
Yeah. It's justifiable, I think you got it.
I think the only religion I would do, like, dabble in is, like, Scientology. I think that would be so funny to go into. Like, cults, like, those are so, like, cool to me. Like, I think I don't know if it was Jamana or, like, Anthony, but they, like, told me, they were like, you would definitely be a cult leader. What? Because for me, I don't see that.
I could definitely see Joanna saying that. I really could. She cracks me up. I think cults are really interesting. I don't think I could ever be in one, but
I think they're just not cool. They're not cool. They're not cool.
Yeah,
they're not cool.
Guys, don't join cults.
It's just really interesting, and I think it's also interesting that people say I'd be a cult leader because I'm like, what cult am I running?
Okay, but like, it's giving women in power.
Yeah, it's giving women in power, and it'd probably all be men that would be in the cult, and they'd probably just be working for me. Like, I'd probably be like the queen. Like,
you know what I think is so interesting? I can't remember the name of it.
Is it Midsummer?
Oh, that is a good movie.
I haven't watched it.
It's actually really good.
I want to watch it.
It's like that cult that like drank the Kool-Aid. Do you know what I'm talking
No.
about? It was like these people were in this cult and they like went to this like, I think it was like an island or like they went to a different country, and there was like they all like drank this literal Kool-Aid, and it was like poison, and like they were all dead.
Why would you? Okay, that's so stupid though. Like, what are you doing that for?
I don't. There was.
Maybe it was like a sacrifice thing. I don't know.
I think it was like they were about to get caught or something. I don't know.
Okay,
but
that makes sense.
I like saw a documentary on it. Obviously, I didn't pay close enough attention.
Yeah,
but it was interesting.
Yeah, cults are something. Okay, my next question is kind of like what you look for in a person, romantically or friends or anything. I just said what you look for in a guy. Doesn't really matter. Anybody.
My type is all over the place. I definitely have one, like what I would say is one, but then it's like I've definitely gone off the script plenty of times.
Yeah.
I think my biggest thing I look for in just a person in general, this is like friends, boyfriends, anything, I cannot stand fake people. It's definitely one reason I'm not liked by plenty of people, which, by the way, I don't care. Sorry, I really don't care. I will not be freaking fake to you.
Yeah.
I won't. I don't care. Like, I will be polite to you, but I'm not going to sit here and be fake to you. And one of my biggest pet peeves is when someone I know doesn't like me, like, comes up to me and is, like, being all buddy-buddy. And I'm like, I know you don't like me. I don't like you. Like, why are we pretending? What are we doing this for?
It was kind of wasting time.
Yeah, like, at prom, this girl came up to me who I know doesn't like me, talks crap about me, walked up to me, and she was like, your dress is so pretty. And I was just like, okay. Because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Like,
yeah.
I know you're probably going to go to your friends and be like, guys, did you see her dress? It's so, like, I just don't want to do the fake stuff. And so I guess for me, it's like, I want you to stand on what you say. Like, if you don't like someone, you don't like someone. And, like, I don't want to say, like, I don't want you to crap talk someone to me. And then the next, like, day, I see you posted up with them. Like, that's, oh my God, it's so frustrating.
That's something I definitely do, but I have, like, okay, like, that's my issues. Like, I always, when I don't, like, my thing is, like, I have a love and hate relationship with a lot of people. Like, I love you, well, I don't love you, but, like, I like you, like, you're a good friend, but you also do things that, like, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But, like, I will say that. Like, I could say that to their face, so I feel like that's not being fake. Like,
no.
I'm obviously gonna, like, okay, for example, if this person does something, and I'm like, okay, I'm talking to my other friend about it, but I'm not gonna be, like, the next day, like, oh my gosh, like, they're my best friend ever, but I would call them out. Like, I would tell them, like, oh, what are you doing? Like,
oh, no,
this is stupid.
I definitely do that. Like, I've said things that my friends have done, and I've talked about it with them.
But I feel like that's a good friend.
But I've said it to their face. Like, everything I've said behind someone's back, I feel like I've said to their face, so I don't feel like it's considered fake.
But I feel like you're also looking in their best interest. Like, if you're able to say it to their face, like, and they're a friend of yours, like, you're kind of looking out for them to be self-aware.
You need to know. Like, you need to be called out, and, like, people definitely called me out when I was doing stuff I didn't need to do, and it's definitely, like, in the moment you're like, oh, like, I'm not, like, shut up, please. But it's like, later you look back and you're like, oh my God, what was I doing, guys?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's, like, some good and bad to it, but I definitely feel like the less fake you are, like, the more people that will dislike you, because so many people are fake and just don't get caught up. But, like, I just would rather, like, I'd rather you hate me for who I am than like me for someone I'm not. So that's what I stand by. So I guess I just want someone to not be fake.
Just be true to themselves, I guess.
If I'm gonna date you, please play baseball. Please, guys. If you play baseball, please text me. Actually, no, not all of you, but yeah, I think baseball is, like, the most attractive sport you can play.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it just depends on any sport. For me, it doesn't really matter. There's just, like, weird people in every sport.
Yeah, that's true. Be tall. Please be tall.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Oh my god, please have fluffy hair. It's so cute.
Oh my god.
Fluffy hair or curly hair. It's like so cute.
I feel like most guys have that nowadays. Like I feel like they always grow
that.
The
fluffy hair is like so popular
it's
now.
Like, or it's like the mullet kind of.
Like, I can't do the mullet though.
Not the mullet, but you know what I remember? It's like shorter and then it's like
it like bounces in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the mullet phase has got to end, guys. Yeah. And mullets 2024. I'm really done with it. They freak me out. I'm trying to think what else. I don't want like someone who has no goals either, I guess.
That's so real. Like I feel like I have to be like, for me it's like I can't, this sounds so bad, I really don't care, but I don't want to date someone dumb. I'm not gonna say idiot, but like I feel like they have to be on the same, at least like similar academic level than me, or like similar, or like they just have to be like educated to a point. Like I can't sit and talk politics with you and you not know like anything and just sound stupid. Like that's one thing that like it's just annoying.
Something that bothers me.
Like you also have to like have goals for your life. Like if you don't know what you want to do, like that's perfectly fine. Like you know, you are almost 18, but I get it. But like if you literally like, I don't know what I'm doing, like I don't live with my mom for, no, I'm good. Because like if you're not gonna strive for something in life, then like
that's kind of how I feel with friends too though. Like that's not even a relationship thing for me. Like I don't even want to be surrounded by people who don't want to go anywhere, and you don't need to want to go to college, you don't need to, I just need you to want to be successful, because I don't want to be surrounded by people who are constantly like, let's skip school, let's not
well that's also just toxic.
Like, because it's like I want to go somewhere in life, so I'm sorry I can't do like all this stuff that you want to do. But I do feel like sometimes like we don't have to like always know what we're doing.
Oh yeah,
but you can just know you want to do something. You said something else. I had something. Oh, I actually don't like that most people in our grade like, you don't have to talk politics with me. Like,
oh, do you not like that?
Oh, like I don't care. Like I'll talk politics. I don't care if you don't want to talk politics. What pisses me off is when you don't know anything and you're about to be 18.
No, yeah, like you're about to be vote, and it's like, and they're like obviously I'm not saying you need to know like every single felon Donald Trump was caught with, but like you gotta know something, especially if you're gonna vote. Like, and like for me it's just like it annoys me too because I'm very politic based. Like you probably know that. Like I'm very politic based. Like I do,
I think so. Politics are interesting, so I just don't get why like you can't even take like,
especially American politics,
10 minutes out of your day to like just like stay up somewhat, and I just like don't like it because it's like.
Or just go on TikTok, search up politics. Like, you know there's some TikTokers on there explaining it in 1 minute with, like, the subway underneath for you to watch. Like, it's okay.
And it's, like, I just feel like, I don't know, personally, I hate not feeling educated on something. Like, I hate feeling
because then you just sound dumb.
Exactly. Like, if I'm gonna go, like, I love football, I love basketball, and I love baseball, and I love volleyball. Any other sport, and soccer. Any other sport, I don't want to go watch, like, tennis. I don't want to watch tennis because I don't know what's going on. And I am so embarrassed to, like, I don't like not knowing what's going on. So it's like if I'm going to watch something or be a part of, like, a fan base of something, like, something like that, like, I want to know what I'm talking about. I want to feel educated. And, like, I guess for a person, you don't need to be as smart as me. You just need to be, like, you can be smarter than me. You can be dumber than me. Like, you just can't be to the point where I'm literally, like, turned off by how stupid you sound.
Yeah, no, that's so true.
Sounds like, but it's just like sometimes people say stuff and I literally have to be like, did you actually just ask that question? Like, I get we all have our moments, but like, did you actually just ask that? Like, sometimes I'm just like in awe that people like are that uneducated, but
I also don't want to be that girlfriend that's like doing your homework for you either.
Oh,
like I don't want to like I don't mind, like obviously like I don't really care, but like I don't want to be that girlfriend that's like, I'll do your homework for you because you're failing all your classes. Like, no.
I've definitely done an assignment for like a boyfriend or two, but it's like they were going through it.
Yeah, which is like, you do that.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to like help them, but it's like I'm not gonna consistently do your assignments. You know what I mean? I think I did like 2 for him, and I think he did like 1 for me. Because we both had like times we were going through it. That's completely different than like relying on someone to carry your grades. Like that's embarrassing. Especially
a significant other. Like,
because also like that's like a dependent relationship.
Yeah.
And that's like gross.
Yeah.
I don't know. It freaks me out. But I think I just want someone who's like can have an intelligent conversation. I don't mean you need to be super intelligent, but like you can hold your own. I
feel like you also have to be your own person. Oh, be attractive is so real. No, because people are like, personality matters. But, like, To be honest, are you gonna go talk to that person over there if they're ugly? No, you're not. Yeah. Like, let's be real, guys.
And I don't even need you to be hot. I just need you to be at least a 6. I need you to be above a 5. I need you to be above a 5. And like personality can literally make, in my opinion, like make a 6 and 8. It can.
Oh yeah.
But if I literally am like not attracted to you at all, no matter how good your personality is, like,
because I feel
we're gonna have romantic activities to do, and if I'm not attracted to you, like, I feel like that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just like awkward.
For sure. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not gonna point someone in the car like they're ugly, but they have like an 8 out of 10 personality. Like, no, you're not gonna do that because you don't know them. Like, it's just not gonna happen.
It's definitely like what draws people's attention.
Oh yeah. So
but like the personality has to keep me.
Yeah. Like you can, like, there's obviously some people that are like very attractive.
Dumb as rocks.
Yep. And the second they open their mouth, I'm just like, never mind.
I'm like actually turned off. So
yeah.
Yeah. What is your like look for in people?
Oh, thanks for asking.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I don't know. I don't really have a type for like anyone. I don't really look for like romance. I don't really care. I just kind of go with life. But definitely taller than me. I think that just, I don't know why. It doesn't really matter who you are. I feel like it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, boys always ask like, why do you have to be taller? But I'm like, I don't know why. It's just like I don't know. It's just like a stereotype. I don't really know.
I find it attractive.
Well, yeah, I feel like but for me, it's like, yeah, I feel like you should be tall. Or at least, like, we have to be the same height. Yeah. Like, around that. But we also have to have very similar humor. Yeah, because I feel like my humor is very stupid. But it's also, like, I can be serious. And I want someone that can, like, be serious. But then, like, also, like, be stupid. Also someone that's intelligent. They don't have to be super smart. Just able to hold a conversation, like you said. Like,
yeah.
No, like
I can't do a dry man.
I also don't want a man that they have to have similar values than me, like similar. Like, I'm sorry, you can't be a full blown conservative because I'm obviously more liberal. So it's like that's just not gonna work because we're gonna have too many arguments. But also, I don't want a man that's like, women stay in the kitchen, do this. Like, no, how about you go in the kitchen and cook?
Yeah,
because you don't know how to cook. Yeah, I don't really know. I also just like people who can, like, talk a lot. I just like to yap.
I love someone who's funny. I, like, definitely agree with you.
I think that's, like, when they're funny, I feel like that just makes them more attractive. Bro. And if they just have their own personality. Like, I don't want to date someone that, like, agrees with everything that you do. Like, they have to be their self. And, like, they can't be, like, I get you, like, code switch for some people, but, like, you have to be yourself around most people. Like, yeah. I'm not going to, like, go hang out with your boys and you're going to be a totally different person.
Yeah. I think for sure it's, like, you can be somewhat different because you're in different situations than you would be with me than you are with, like, your friends, but your values should stay the same wherever you are. Like, what you're saying your values are should not change, and I don't like when people do that. Like, when they're with one person, like I knew someone, and, like, she was definitely a conservative, and, like, when she was talking to me, she was like, yeah, like, I'm a liberal. And then, like, I talked to my one friend. She's like, what are you talking about? The girl's a conservative.
And I'm not going to hate you, obviously. Like, you can have different values. But, like, I'm just saying, like, in a relationship type way, like, it's just not going to work most likely because you have different values. You don't believe, like, similar stuff. Like, it's just really not going to work.
I think, like, for me, it's, like, I don't, like, you can be conservative. You just can't be, like, the most extreme conservative.
Yeah.
Like, you can leave
like the diehard, like, Trumps that, like you're storming the Capitol on, like, January 6th again.
Where were you January 6th?
Like, literally. Like, yeah.
I think that's, like, a big thing for me is just, like, I want you to be open about your beliefs to me, even if we don't agree. Because we don't have to agree. We can have conversations. And that's another thing. Like, we can disagree. And it does not have to be an argument. It can just be a conversation where we don't agree. And I just feel like so many times, like, oh, we don't agree. It's an argument. No, it's not. It can just be a conversation still.
I feel like you also have to be self-aware. Because, like, if I, like, tell you something, you're like, no, I didn't do it, like, and I'm the victim, and you gaslight, I'd be like, that's just, like, no. Like, no, I'm okay. That's just, like, so toxic. Like, I just don't like it. Yeah. I mean, I've definitely done that, but...
It's okay, we live and we learn.
Yeah, we live and we learn, so it's different.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But no, I agree with what you said. Like, if you're funny, like...
It just brings it up, like, a
sometimes I'm friends with someone, and then, like, they, like, really crack me up, and I look at them, and I'm like, is he attractive? Or is he just funny?
Yeah.
Like, did he just make me laugh, or, like, is he attractive? I don't know. Because I think it's, like, hard to find. Like, so many guys, their humor is so stupid. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like...
Or, like, they try to make you laugh, and it's just, like,
try way too hard. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, because then I feel uncomfortable if I don't actually think it's funny. Like, I feel bad. Like, I feel like you put in so much effort and you still weren't funny.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's each their own. Someone will find you funny. It's just not going to be me. Yeah. So, on to the next.
Okay. This is, like, a really good question. This is where we can actually name drop. I've been, like, waiting to ask this question.
Oh, God, I'm scared.
Okay. If you could elect, personally from our grade, if you could elect someone from our school to be president, who would it be? And I need you to choose, like, an independent, Democrat, and Republican. Like, if we were to, like, run up the election right now with our school as presidents, who are you picking for each? Because I, like, kind of know who I would do, but I would only do, like, art grade, because obviously that would make no sense.
Okay. I was really scared when you were saying, like, you could name drop. I was like, what question is about to be asked? Like, what lore does she want dropped right now?
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, that makes me feel so much better. Okay, I can breathe.
I just think this is funny.
Oh, no, this is good.
Like, this is
a good one.
Yeah.
I was just so scared. Okay, I definitely know who my Republican is. My Republican's gonna be McKenna.
Okay, that's valid. That's valid. Because you didn't even go to elementary school with us when it was, like, Trump and, like, Hillary, and she was like, I want to be the first woman president.
She's such a cutie.
Like, so I could definitely see her.
She, we had actually a DE-US history together this year, so we definitely talked politics, and she's definitely conservative, but she's not, like, far conservative. She's more conservative on, like, from my understanding, she's more conservative on, like, the economical parts of it.
Which I feel like that's a lot of thing, like, with Trump, too. Is, like, people that are, like, usually rich, have more money. Business people, like, agree with Trump more.
So, I just, like, I definitely think she'd be my conservative because I don't think she'd take it too extreme.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she'd be my conservative. I think she'd be a great president. McKenna. And, I don't even know who I'd do for my independent.
It could be anyone that just, like, it could also be, like, they kind of lean liberal, but, like, they just, like, don't really agree, like, with either. They just kind of have their own. I don't know.
I'm trying to think. I think maybe, like...
You can also think Democrat, too.
Okay, I can't lie. I can't really decide 100%, but, like, I had DDS history with Graham and Dylan and Peter.
Oh my gosh.
And Graham, Dylan, and Peter would come up with the most bizarre plans to fix, like, current problems and, like, old ones of, like, what they'd say they would have done. And, like, some of them were a little bizarre, I can't lie, but, like, I feel like some of them would have worked.
Yeah. Like, no, you know who to be independent party? Van and Dylan. Van would be president, or Dylan, one of them would be president, one of them would be vice president.
I would actually vote.
That, they would be the independent party, because it's like they don't care, it's their values. Like, they literally would be like...
They believe what they believe.
Like, Van and Dylan are the type of people to be like... Guys, like, women shouldn't have periods. Like, who did this to them? Like, free tampons for everyone. Like, I could see them doing that. I think that'd be so funny. So I think that's why they'd be independent.
Van's just the type of person who does not care what other people think.
No, literally.
And I just, like, I love that in, like, a political thing because you can't take everyone's feelings into account. And Van's gonna do what Van wants to do.
Exactly. And so would Dylan. That's why I think Van would be president, because he literally would not give a shit.
And then Dylan would be like
vice president, kind of keep him accountable, like a little bit, kind of be like, Van, let's not bomb them. Let's not bomb them quite yet. Let's slow down.
He'd keep them, like, at a slower pace.
Yeah.
Keep them in control. I would vote for that, though.
Yeah.
So those would be my independent, and then I think Graham would be my Democrat. I can't
lie.
He's so funny. He cracks. You know what, though?
Graham is really funny.
I feel like Josiah needs to be president. I can't, like, sorry, Graham, you're done. I love Josiah so much. I think he's so
I'm just not around him a lot.
Oh my God, Josiah for president. That's my...
Would you be Democrat?
But I don't know if I could vote for a gender.
Him and Aubrey.
Oh my God, they could team up.
Gingers take over America.
Yeah, I'd have to do him for my Democrat, and then I'll do Van and Dylan for my independent.
That's valid. I don't really know Josiah like that, so I don't really know, but...
He cracks me up, and he's very, like pro-women. He's a feminist, so I love it.
Yeah, no, I definitely had time. I had Graham in my English class, which was fun. I had... Our physics class was me, Aubrey... Evelyn, McKenna, Tyler Miller, Dylan, and Peter. So that was fun with like other people like Kevin Ruiz, like some people that just made it a little bit more fun. Prisca was also in that class. I don't know if you know her. Her feet are always up in the air. Her dogs.
No.
Yeah, but that class was really fun, and like literally our group chat is just like whatever.
Do you know like the desk that have, like, where you can put your book on underneath.
Yeah.
Okay, that and I had AP Psych with her, and she would take her shoes off, and she would, like, interlock her toes. Like, you know how, like, she'd have, like, one under and one over and one under, like, on the bar, and it would, like, she would be gripping, and, like, why are her feet always so dirty? Like, yeah. I am in fact a hater because it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, I think it makes everyone uncomfortable, which is like, do what you want to do, but we're also in school.
Because also, like, what if I what if I had to pick a book up from there and it's got, like, foot juice on it?
Ew! That's actually crazy. She actually, like, stepped on your book. Like, oh, now you can keep the book, bro.
Because what if she puts her feet on the desk when we're not looking?
No, she definitely does. And that's just like, ooh, I put my snack right there. Let me rethink that. Because I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh, that's... Anyways. Okay, I'm trying to think of who I would pick from our school. I think Democrat would probably... I think if I had to pick, like, president, vice president, I think Gio for president. I love Gio.
I think he's such a...
I think if Gio ran for president, it would be Gio as president, me as vice president, obviously, or it'd be, like... Drew or Theo. I think Gio as president and Drew as vice president, because that's how it is for STEM, I think would be a crazy duo. But I also think either, like, Theo and Gio, like, I think any of the mix of that would be, like, they would go crazy.
I think the three of them are just such good, like, people that, like, I would support any of them.
Yeah, but I also feel like if Gio was running for president, I think it'd be independent. Like, I don't know. I think he would be Democrat, but, like, I also, like, feel like he could go for independent.
I feel like he could be independent. I feel like Drew would be Democrat.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'd pick Gio as my independent. I don't know who to be his vice president. I don't think it would be Theo. So I think Theo's very liberal. So I'd put Drew. Actually, I don't think Drew would, like, run for president. I think Theo would run for president, and then Drew would get, like, I think he'd be vice president.
Yeah.
To either Gio or... be one of those.
I don't think he'd want to be, like, the president.
Yeah. I don't think Drew just is very humble. He's such a humble person.
I think Drew is one of the, like, nicest people I've ever met, and I think he's so deserving of, like, good things. Like,
he's deserving of the world.
He's
literally.
so nice to, like, everybody. I'm just like, how do you do that? It's not fake. That's the other thing.
No, he's so
genuinely
humble.
Likes so many people, and I'm just like, I wish I could be you, but I can't. I actually could never.
Yeah. But, okay, so, yeah. And then my independent would be, or no, my Republican would be, I don't know. I think it'd probably have to be McKenna. I don't really know who else, like, that I know that, like, I'm trying to think of people that I know, but I'm like, who is, like, Republican enough to, like, actually run for president?
Well, it's just, like, not many people in our school even have the, like, balls to say whether if they're Republican, they just don't say anything usually. So that's another thing I admire about McKenna is, like, she definitely gets hate for it sometimes, but she still is just like, these are my
But we find it funny. Like, we joke about it with her.
I love her. I just, oh gosh, I love you, McKenna. She's definitely not watching this, but I love her.
No, for sure. Okay, that was my, like, biggest question. The only other two questions I have are, what are your biggest red flags in people? But I feel like we already talked about that, but you can say.
That's just, like, the being fake. Like, if I catch you being fake, oh my god, lying. Don't lie.
I'm a big liar, but I don't lie about, like, big things. Like, I just lie about stupid things.
I can't.
Like, okay, especially, like, whereabouts. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I've definitely been, and it's so bad that, like, okay, I'm not going to say who, so let's hope nobody figures this out. But, like, I'll be with a group of people, and that group of people doesn't like one of my friends. So, sometimes I'll have to lie about what I'm doing because then, like, I don't want, it's just, like, but, like, it's a good lie. Like, I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
But then they also know that, like, those friends don't like them. So, it's, like, I feel like it's valid, but I also just don't. I don't know. That's, like, the only thing I really lie about with my friends. Like, I'll lie about where I am sometimes, especially if they don't have my location. Like,
I struggle with, like, when I have friends that don't like each other, because I don't like it.
It's just hard because it's, like, when you try to get it all together. Mm-hmm. Like, for my birthday party, it was kind of chill because, like, everyone liked each other for the most part. But, like, I feel like it's hard, like, getting groups of people together because it's, like, I almost have different groups of people, like, for me. Like, I have, like, my friend group, and then I have, like, Ayana, and then I have Farah, which Farah kind of fits in. It's just, like, weird. Like, I feel like it's different sections of people. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like I have my, like, this sounds bad. Like, my friends are all decently smart, but I have, like, my more people who, like, they just focus on, like, school, and then I have, like, my, like, people I party with, and I have people I just, like, frequently hang out with, like, and, like, I feel like they would all get along. It's just, like, they're all so quick to judge on, like, what the other person does. I'm just, like, just because they don't study as much as you, like, I swear, you guys have such similar personalities. Like, you would get along. Just, like, give it a chance. Yeah. So, I don't know. But I don't really like it because it's, like, so awkward for me.
Yeah.
I'm just, like...
That's why I, like, try to not. But I feel like most of my friends get it. Like, a lot of my close friends, like, if I put them all together, they're gonna get along. But that's also because they're all friends, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I think my biggest red flag is just, like, lying. It stresses me out.
Yeah.
But then it's, like, I'm just a big overthinker. So if you lie to me once, I'm like, you lied to me about everything. Like, if I text you and you're like, I'm eating breakfast. I'd be like, what are you eating? And, like, you say you're eating Lucky Charms. I'm going to be like, is she even eating Lucky Charms? Yeah. Because she lied yesterday, so why wouldn't she lie today? Like, I don't know. That's just, like, and I think that's, like, a personal issue because I'm just very mistrusting, so.
Yeah. I overthink, but I overthink about actually, I really have, like, I hate to admit this, but I have really bad FOMO. Like, really bad. Like, when, like, I'm like, oh, like, when someone mentions, like, oh, I was at this, and I'm like, I was not invited, which is fine because I'm like, why would I be invited? Like, I've never met this person in my life, but I also feel, like, kind of, like, I just feel like I hate, like, if I were to ever see a post and, like, my main, like, 4 friends were to hang out without me, like, I would be broken. Like, I would be going crazy. Like, for me, too, I don't think I'm ever off D&D. There are very few minutes I'm off D&D, like, 1 second per day. Like, so I let some people come through D&D, and when, like, I get mad at you, I take you off D&D. Like, that's how you know that, like, you're not coming through my D&D. Especially if, like, I hear that, like, you hung out with someone. Like, it's not even a bad thing. It's just, like, I get, like, jealous. But I also am, like, not jealous to the point where I'm, like, you can't hang out with them.
Yeah.
So, but it's just, like, for me, it's just, like, especially the last year, like, I've had it, like, really bad of, like, I can't be alone. Like, I have to have company. So it's, like, I always want someone around me. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I stopped being best friends with one of my best friends back in September. And so, like, but we were together 24/7 before that. Like, we spent all summer together. So it was, like, once that happened, I was, like, what do you mean I'm alone all the time? And it definitely created an unhealthy dependency on someone else in my life at that time because they were available 90% of the time. And I was available. So I was like, oh, we hang out every day. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. We're together every day. But it was like, I definitely think it actually created, like, a very unhealthy dependency because we both needed to be together. And if we weren't together, we were FaceTiming for hours and hours.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just, like, looking back, I'm like, oh, my God, like, he didn't have his own life and I didn't have my own life. Like, that's sad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. So I guess that's my fear now is, like, I'm too scared to be dependent on any of my friends that much. So now I'm, like, pretty distant. I can't lie. Yeah. I, like, keep everyone at a distance. But it's, like, I still, like, am so close to my friends, and I keep them updated on my life, and I, like, still have so much love for them. But it's, like, I don't want to be dependent on other people.
Yeah.
That's, like, something I don't like. Because it's, like, what happens when we go to college? Like,
yeah.
Oh, I don't want to think about that. I have to make
I feel
friends.
like I can definitely be by myself, but, like, for me, it's also weird because, like, this is going to sound so bad, but, like, you know, I have, like, my friends list, like, the top 3 people, which is Farah, Aubrey, and Ayana, it's, like, I kind of rotate through them, and that sounds so bad, but it's, like, I do, because it's, like, if you were to ask someone, like, okay, if I were to ask you, for example, who's my best friend, who would you say?
Farah.
Okay, but then some people would say Aubrey, but then it's also, for me, it's, like, hard when, like, other people declare me as their best friend, and I'm, like, we kind of are best friends, but I feel like it's hard you can't really have 3 best friends, like, but it also, like, kind of depends on, like, the week. Like, for school, it's, like, I'm really close with Aubrey because, like, we have Blue Ridge together. But then it's, like, I don't know. Like, I have different friends for different things. But I feel like I just rotate through them, which sounds so bad. But I don't know.
I don't know. I, like, definitely... I had 3 best friends at one point. I'm at 2 now. But I had 3 at one point. And I think with 3, it was just overwhelming with, like, when they're your best friend, in my opinion, at least, like, I'm spending a decent amount of time with them. So when it was 3, it was, like, I felt really busy.
Yeah.
And
no, I definitely feel a lot busier now. Like, I feel like yesterday I don't think I was home till, like, 10:30. Like, I just feel like, also for me, it's nice, like, not being dependent on one person, because I think, like, in middle school and, like, up to sophomore year, like, I was, like, me and Farrah were really dependent on each other. And so it was, like, because we were, like, are, like, really only close friends. But, like, having, like, a bigger friend group I really like, because it's, like, my circle is broadened, but it's also, like, I can hang out with different people, and it's just, like, I always feel busy, which I really like. Like, I always have stuff to go to.
I love hanging out with new people. I think it's
so
fun. Like, it's such a fun experience. And, like, I love, like, meeting someone new and, like, going on, like, little, like, adventures. Like, I think that's so fun. Like, I one time, like, went to this party, and, like, it got shut down, and, like, we were, like, not like but like the person was like, okay, everyone go home. We're like, we don't want to go home. So like me and my friend that I was there with, like these two guys were there, and they were like with their group, and they're like, we're gonna go for a drive. And I was like, okay, do we have a sober driver? And they were like, we do. And I was like, okay. So like we went on like a 2-hour drive with like a minivan full of like 8 people. Like, but it was like, if you'd asked me what I was doing that night, that was not the plan. That was not. Like, it's so fun to just like, you live once, like, just do stuff.
Yeah, especially in your teenage years. I think I do a lot with that, with, like, debate in Model UN, because, like, I do that a lot, and especially going to, like, Naaman, like, we went to D.C. or, like, Vamu, and it's, like, there's people all across the country, and, like, there's so many people, like, there's one girl that I met, and she was in my committee, and, like, we just, like, clicked instantly, and, like, in committee, we were serious, like, we're enemies, but, like, outside of committee, and, like, she's going to Harvard now, and, like, I always text her, and, like, give me college, like, app, like, stuff like that, and, like, it's just cool, like, especially, like, for me going to Model UN, like, with the people, obviously it's different than, like, a party aspect, because these kids are more, like, proper, I'm gonna be president one day, but they're, like, so cool, because, like, literally, like, we're in DC, and, like, Yoder doesn't care, we just do whatever, so it's, like, I'm literally with these kids, I don't know who they are, probably gonna never talk to them again, but we're walking to 7-Eleven getting a Slurpee, but the thing is, like, I would trust these people with my life, and it's so funny, like, it's like, so the people you meet, it's so fun.
I love, like, experiences like that, like with like nurse aid and stuff, like so many people that were in that class I never would have talked to, and now I just like I got to like I don't know, it's like I love getting to meet people that like you normally wouldn't have approached.
Like
you wouldn't
like they're not in your like circle of people.
You wouldn't have thought like you would have gotten along with them, and you'd be like, oh, I don't want to talk to them, and then you're like, oh my god, like you're actually so funny. So I don't know, I think that's one thing, but I do have FOMO. I can't lie, but it's like mine is just like more of just like I want to live my teenage years. Like, mine is just.
It's just you want to have fun. Like I feel like it's just like the feeling of getting left out. Like no one wants to get left out. But I feel like I can't even lie because I do that to people for sure. Like I definitely like leave people out and I'm like we shouldn't invite them. But it's not even like for that. It's like I just like you're not fitting the vibe. Like I know you're not gonna fit the vibe if you come, and it's like it's kind of better for you. But I
think
don't know.
My biggest pet peeve is just like. I don't know, like, I don't care if you hang out with your other friends and stuff, like, I want you to have your own friends, I don't want an unhealthy dependency again, like, have your own friends, please. But it's frustrating for me when, like, you're consistently, like, saying one thing, you're like, yeah, we need to hang out, and then, like, you don't make plans. Like, I don't like if I have to make all the plans with someone, because I just won't do it.
See, I think that's, like, I tried doing that, like, I've definitely, like, done that, like, people have said, like, oh, like, if, like, they don't come to you first, like, wait and see how long, but I just can't, like, I don't know, because I know that, like, it will never happen, but that's, like, so bad, too, because I feel like if you're always asking to hang out, it's, like, bad, but I don't know.
Some people are just bad about asking to hang out, though, like, some people I used to be like this in middle school, I had, like, such a fear of people saying they couldn't hang out and getting rejected that I just wouldn't ask people. I would ask no
or like one. I would do like or like it was like a group, so I knew like one person was going, and then like that's what I kind of do with Aubrey. Like I feel like I always make sure like Aubrey can go, and then I ask other people.
Yeah, I feel like it's good to have a person in a group setting that you're like closer with than the other people. Because
if not, you're just not gonna have fun. It's gonna be awkward.
I just also it's like if it's like lame, you can just dip.
Yeah,
you can just be like, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, like, one of the last questions that'll probably bring us to, like, an hour is, what are your thoughts about the election? Just 2024 in general, like, just, like, I feel like so much has happened that I just want to, like, know your opinion.
A lot has happened, and I think it's actually, I can't even lie, I thought the debate was the most embarrassing thing ever. Like, I just can't imagine how other countries view us anymore.
Exactly, no. Like, that's exactly what I was talking about with my brother is, like, before, like, obviously I'm not, like, America raw. Like, I kind of am, like, when it comes to certain stuff, but, like...
I am on the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But, like, countries used to be scared of America, but now they're not. And, like, I feel like that's kind of bad because of, like, I don't know.
But, like, realistically, like, just, like, logically thinking, like, if I lived at our country right now, I would not be scared.
No,
actually, the only thing I'm scared about is the fact that, like, we seem unstable mentally. And so I feel like we'd make rash decisions.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, like, I don't know.
Like, if China was trying to, like, or North Korea, like, because North Korea and China, like, teamed up. Or, no. North Korea and Russia.
Yeah.
Like, if they were like, all right, guys, World War III, like, we're kind of screwed. Like,
no, we are.
Like, we have other countries, like, obviously NATO and stuff, but, like, they're not scared of us. Like, they're really not.
No, I feel like we've definitely lost, like, our respect, especially because we just look insane. And it's just, like...
We just look stupid.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, like, I hate saying that about our government, but America's government's always been a mess, but, like, it's
just usually been more corrupt, and now we look like we just don't know what we're doing.
We just look lost. We look like a lost little bird.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely not a fan of Trump at all, so not supporting Trump at all. But at the same time, it's like, I don't feel like when it was, like, Joe Biden and Trump, I don't feel like we had a good candidate.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't feel like either side was giving prosperous future.
Oh, no, for sure.
I honestly have to, like, I've definitely tried to, like, learn more about Harris just because, like, since she was vice president, like, I just didn't know as many of her ideologies and stuff. And since she literally started running, like, out of nowhere pretty much, I just feel like I definitely need to do more research on her, but I just don't feel like we can get worse than what we had. So I feel like... Because
you're 18, right? Or you're going to turn 18?
I won't be 18 in time. I'm so mad. I'm literally, like, a month and 3 days out.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I know it's close, but I wasn't sure.
I'm so mad. Because I know people who are going to be old enough, and they're just not going to vote. And I'm like, please give it to me. Give it to me.
Literally.
Give me your vote.
Or, like, I think it's funny, because I feel like, too, like, because I'm into politics, is, like, I feel like also nowadays, like, a thing with, like, our politics stuff, like, I feel like when you're younger, like, your parents, like, politics, like, you're not supposed to talk about it, but, like, now I really don't care. Like, I could talk politics with anyone, like, I don't care if it's in public, like, because at the end of the day, it's your values, like, as long as you're not, like, saying, like, harmful stuff directly to someone, like...
If you're not disrespectful about it, I try to be respectful of your values, even if I don't agree.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, my thing is, like, I talked about this before, especially with my brother, is, like, okay, for example, you know, take a lot of people that are, like, hardcore Capitol riot Trumpies. They just don't, like, it'd be different if, like, you don't storm the Capitol, but, okay, some of them, let's say they didn't storm the Capitol, and you have reason, you're like, okay, this is why I believe this, and I'm third. I'm gonna be like, okay, like, I get it, like, my brother's a Republican, and he believes he's gonna vote for Trump, and, you know, he tells us, and I'm like, I don't respect that decision, but I'm like, I kind of get it, like, at least you have somewhere to come from, but, like, when you watch the TikTok interviews, and these people, they literally look like Donald Trump, like, corrupted them, and I'm like, what is going on?
I saw this TikTok and it actually cracks me up. I think I reposted it, but it was like, are you guys excited to vote for a convicted felon?
Oh my gosh.
And it cracks me up because I'm just like, it's not even like he asked if they're excited to vote for Donald Trump. Like, he flat out said convicted felon, even though they already know he is. But it's just like if I was a Trumper and I heard that sentence, I feel like it would make me start thinking. You know what I mean? Like,
no, or
it
they'll
would
be like,
make me be like,
or they'll be like, did you know that like Trump, like, said that he wanted to, like, have sex with, like, a 10-year-old child? Or they'll be like, oh, Joe Biden said this. And they're like, well, actually, Trump said it. Oh, well, you don't know what. The court, it wasn't real. Like, it was fake. Like, it was rigged. And I'm like...
They've both said some wild stuff.
Oh, no, for sure.
And it cracks me up because I'm like, this is embarrassing. Like, both of our candidates
but I feel like
have said wild stuff.
Trump just does it to... Trump likes attention. We know that.
But I think it boosts his numbers. I think
oh, no, for sure.
Annoying as it works for him.
Because what happens is, like, everybody, like, on the liberal side or Democrat side's, like, it gets a lot of, like, commotion, and then it just gets in the news. And it's also just, like, riots people, so it's like any publicity is good publicity. It's that.
He wants to be talked about. He doesn't care if it's good or bad.
Literally. Like, I could literally be sitting there and be like, yeah, you know, you were on Epstein Island. He's like, yep, I was there, but you're talking about him. He's making that money, so... Yeah, I don't know. But Joe's a whole different thing. Like, he genuinely just mentally was... I don't know. Like, why... I don't understand how... Like, I'm like, it's different, like, for Trump. Like, obviously, he's older and he's close to Biden. But, like, Biden just didn't age well. Like, Trump obviously knows what he's saying. He's not, like... They just need to check presidents when they get older. Like, it just, like, you cannot let it go that far.
You need a cognitive check.
Because why am I, like... I'm like, okay, is Joe Biden going to start a war? Is Joe Biden going to be in his deathbed today? Which one is it? Like, I'm a little bit confused.
Like, is he going to be asleep? Is he going to know what he's saying? Like, he just always seems so confused.
Like, he literally seems so, like, when, like, he's literally, like, there, like, even at the beginning of his presidency,
he's
like,
just,
he was so,
dazed.
he's just, like, dazed. And, like, he's always on random adventures. Like, when he was riding the bike and he fell, and I'm like, what are you, like, what? Like, you're the president of the United States, and I'm like...
I just didn't feel like it was even safe for him.
He's just not real. No, literally, I'm like, why is our president on a bike? Like, out of any presidents, I, like, you know, if Obama's riding a bike, I'd be like, okay, I can get with that. Like, okay, like, it makes sense. Like, even Trump, I'd be like, okay, like, Trump goes golfing, I'm like, I'm not worried, but I feel like if you blow on Joe Biden a little bit too hard, the wind he catches him a certain way, like, he's done for. And, like, I'm being so for real. Like, but, like, I'm a little scared.
Realistically speaking, like, he looks like he's gonna tip over a lot. So,
no, he literally's just, like, staying there. Just, like, he looks like that emoji where it's just standing, but he looks so, like, he looks like he's, like, on gummies half the time. Like, he looks like he's, I don't know what he's on. He's on something, because I need it, because he looks so dazed. Like, he's just, like...
He is at peace, man.
He is.
He is relaxed in his, like, core, and I just, you know what, that's great for him, but I need someone to run the country.
Right? Exactly. It's like we have all this stuff going on, he's like, yeah, how much money we got to send to them? All right, just sign the check.
Well,
like...
And also, like... Jill having to, like, cheer him on after debates, saying he remembered everything. And
oh my god,
that's
like gaslighting like that's literally like when someone's like, he likes me, and it's like, yeah, he does, girl, and I'm like, that's exactly how it is. Like, that's so embarrassing.
Being like, guys, my boyfriend didn't cheat on me all month. Oh, see, that's what he's supposed to do. The president's supposed to know what he's talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is not an accomplishment. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's.
I think we look embarrassing. That's
the only reason I hate like America. Like obviously if I had to pick a country, like I wouldn't.
I low-key want to like see Australia.
I could not live there.
Spiders and snakes scare me.
I couldn't live there. I was in Georgia for like 2 weeks and I was done for. Like there was snake. No, I have to live in a cold country. Like, I don't, like, I think Virginia is even too hot. Like, I want to go up north. Like, I really, like, I don't like the hot.
See, I, like, need a warm country.
Yeah.
Or a warmer state. I hate the cold.
I love the cold.
I'm, like, cold unless it's above 75 degrees.
Oh, my god.
I will go outside in 75-degree weather in sweatpants and a hoodie.
I mean, I can do that. I just don't, like, the only time I like heat is if I'm by water. Like, if I'm in a pool or I'm at a lake or I'm at a beach, I'm okay.
I'm literally meant to be a mermaid. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I'm meant to be a mermaid because water is the only
just
time that I don't
it's like I'm like Moana. It brings me like, especially like when I was younger. Like I was such a water kid. Like I would spend every day in the lake. Like it was just so fun. Like I don't know.
Lakes, rivers, pools, oceans, doesn't matter.
The only thing I don't like is the ocean. But I'm always iffy. I will go like 1 foot and that's it. If I can't see the bottom, I'm not going. Except for lakes.
I'm just like, you know what? What's the worst that could happen?
No. That's my worst fear is, like, if I had to die, like, if I had, like, worst ways to die, like, I think it'd be, like, drowning. Like, that's my worst fear because you struggle in the water. Like, that's the worst. That I could never.
I think mine is bleeding out.
Really?
Yeah, because you, like, know you're dying and you're probably, like, in and out of consciousness.
Yeah.
And you're, like...
I think I'd rather do that than drown. Because I feel like if you're bleeding out, someone's going to find you. But, like, I don't want to drown. But I also, like, don't want to be found dead. Because that's so awkward. Like, I was starting to...
Do you know my biggest fear?
What?
Being found dead naked.
That's exactly what I was going to say. No, like, imagine you're in the shower. You slip. You hit your head. You're done for. And the shower's still on. You're naked. Hell no, just leave my body there. Bulldoze the house. Don't need to come pick me up. I'm dead. Leave me alone. Bulldoze the house, revamp the whole entire city, evacuate the city. Like, I literally could not do that. Like, that's so... I can't. That's so weird.
It's one of my biggest fears, because especially, like, my mom's probably gonna find me.
Like, when your family members is gonna find you, and it's like... No, that's just so weird. Like, oh, that's so weird. Like, I know that sounds, like, so horrible, but, like,
it's genuinely one of my fears.
Especially in the shower. Like, the shower is on, you hit your head, the blood is probably draining down the drain. Or, like, I don't know, or even, like, a crime scene. Yeah. Like, I would hate to be, like found. Like, that's just...
Put my clothes on, guys. Please.
Yeah, at least.
It's a definitely fear of mine. Also, my fear is, like, dying in an embarrassing way.
No, for real. Like, I'd rather die in, like, this sounds so bad. I've had this conversation, like, with your mom before, especially, like, in debate class. Like, I'd rather die with someone murdering me than, like, me dying because I tripped and hit my head on a cement rock.
No, literally.
Like, I feel like some people are like, no, you don't want to be murdered. And I'm like, yeah, duh, but, like, if you're gonna go out by an accident, it's not like you just died because of, like, old age. Go out in a good way, a fun way.
Mine is just, like, I literally have told my mom, like, if I die in an embarrassing way, you have to lie. You have to lie. Like, that's, no. So, literally, I have, like, every time I hear about a death or, like, think of one in my head, I, like, tell my mom, like, if I died this way, like, you can't tell people.
Yeah.
Because, like, literally, it's just so embarrassing. Like, yeah. What? Like, what if you, like, I saw this person, like, suffocated themselves in their sleep because they got themselves tangled in their sheet? That's embarrassing. Yeah. I mean, all respect to that person, but, like, that's
yeah, no, like, obviously. But, like, it is. Like, it's just, like, awkward because, like, what are you doing? Like, you find them and you're like what?
I can't even be, like, people are going to make fun of me after I'm dead, and I can't even blame them. Because I'd be like, you know what? That is embarrassing.
That's valid. I'm sorry. But, like, I'd literally rather die in, like, a murder or, like, someone I don't know, something that's a little bit more.
I'd just rather have, like, cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
Like, just take me out.
Yeah.
Just, like,
I would want to die quick. Because who wants to die slowly?
Yeah.
That's just, like.
That's, like, psychotic.
Yeah.
If your dream is, like, to die slowly, I feel like. You know what I love? Horror movies and, like, psychological thrillers.
I've slowly gotten into horror movies. I want to watch the new movie Maxine, so I watched X and I watched
I've actually
Pearl.
never seen those.
You should watch it. I do not like scary things. This is crazy. At 17 years old, I'm gonna admit it. I'm scared of the dark. I'm not even joking. This sounds like probably insane. It's probably because of all the medicine I'm on. But, like, even when I was younger, I, like, see things in the dark. Like, I, like, vision people.
Oh, I thought there was I was so convinced there was a clown that lives behind my shed in my backyard.
Oh, my gosh.
And I would look out the window, and I would see him pop his head out, and then he'd, like, teleport slowly closer and closer.
No.
And literally, I was so convinced it was real. It created my fear of clowns. I was, like, 3 years old. I'd never even seen a clown in person before, but this clown lived behind me.
No, like, yeah. Or, like, I always see people in cars. Like, it's not real. Like, I know it just looks like shadows. But it's, like, I just hate the dark. Like, I love nighttime. Like, I love nighttime, but I hate the dark. It's, like, I hate the, like, fear of unknown. That's why I hate the ocean, because we don't know anything about it. And, like, that just creeps me out.
I do think that's so interesting. Like, our minimal knowledge about the ocean.
Yeah. It's, like, what? I don't even know.
I think we're at 5% now.
And it's, like, what? Like, 75% of the earth is water. Like, yeah, I'm okay.
So much.
I'm okay. But I love shark movies. I'm actually, like, terrified of sharks. Like, if you show me a picture of a shark right now, if you show me a picture of a shark right now, like, I get a weird sensation through my body. It's, like, really bad. But I love watching the Sharknado movies because they're so
stupid.
They're so stupid, and, like, the CGI is so bad that's funny.
I definitely this sounds horrible. When I go to the beach, it has to be, like, a busier beach because I have to have someone somewhat in front of me and somewhat on both sides of me, so that if the shark goes for me, bro, he worked for it and he earned it. Because he had to go diagonally and all this. Like, I'd be putting myself...
That's kind of weird to think of. I never thought about that.
I call them my buffers.
Oh my gosh, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I don't get, like, I'm not, like, scared that a shark's gonna attack me. I just think sharks are just, like, weird, scary creatures.
They terrify me.
Like, they genuinely are. Like, same with, like, the megalodon, like, when they were, like, if I go to an aquarium that's there, I need a refund. 'Cause that's just, like, it's scary. Like, imagine seeing a dinosaur, like, real life, like, it's not cute. Like, monkeys are cute. A huge ass gorilla is kind of cute. They're kind of funny. A shark's not funny.
No,
it's not cute.
I think,
like, the baby sharks might, but, like,
that, I'm like, you could still take off my finger, probably.
Like, they're just not cute. Like, I don't really know. Like, I know they're fascinating, like, oh, yeah, but, like, they're just not, like, they're just, like, weird.
I think that's, like, my second biggest fear. I think spiders are my first. Spiders are so terrifying.
Like, if they're big, I get scared, but, like, sometimes I get over it.
For me, it's just, like, sometimes I've gotten spider bites before, and they're, like, not bad ones, like, not poisonous or anything, but it's, like, I didn't even see it happen. That's what freaks me out, is that, like, they can bite you, and you didn't even know it happens, and, like, what if it's a poisonous bite? Like, all of a sudden, your leg is going numb, and you're in pain, and you're dying.
Yeah.
That's insane. I'm good.
Yeah. I don't really like bugs. Bugs and insects just,
I don't like bugs either, which is hard because I like nature. Like, I like being outside, but then
I hate
the second a bug touches me, I'm, like, ready to go inside.
No, for sure. Or, like, I love being outside in the fall like that. That's why I love fall, because it's, like...
You love me?
Oh, yeah. I love you, yeah, because it's, like, fall. But I literally love fall because it's, like, cold enough to where the bugs aren't out. Snakes are out, kind of. But, like, it's also not humid. I hate when it's humid. That's the worst weather.
Humidity messes with my hair.
It's so bad. it's just, like, why am I feel like I need to take a shower every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I hate being sticky.
I think, like, for me, it's, like, I just don't like the fact that, like, when I'm outside, and, like, there's, like, mosquitoes or, like, possibly, like, ticks, like, all I can think about is, like, Ebola. And, like, diseases like that. Like, I know it's not logical, but it's like, bro, they've had diseases before, and, like, what if they created a new one? You know what I mean?
I mean, that's
what
valid.
if a new one just got, like, created, and then all of a sudden this, like, mosquito is gonna give me, like, Chimbaka
But I mean, at least you'll go down, like, cool. Like, you'll be in, like, the medical journals.
True.
You'll be somewhere near medical.
Yeah, like, yeah, she wanted to be a surgeon. She's actually dead, but you know what?
She's in the medical journals.
Like, we can do surgeries on her disease now.
Yeah.
Live forever.
Yeah.
FOMO is like, I'm never missing out again.
Oh my god.
Literally never
missing out. No, but ticks are kind of scary because my mom got bit by a tick and she like Lyme disease or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's so common to get.
My cousin got bit by one and he can't eat red meat now.
That's crazy.
And I'm just like, bro, I go crazy for a steak.
Oh, see, that's so funny because I like stopped eating. The last time I had red meat was Jack Brown's, I think. It was at Lucy's like grad party or whatever. But that was the first. I was like, I have to have it. Like, it's like I have to have it. But that was the last time I ate red meat. It like messes my stomach up. I also just don't think red meat is safe. Like, I just feel like there's bugs crawling around in it.
Don't say that.
Like I know I see the bugs crawling around the Chipotle bowl, but like I can turn my head real quick because I will always eat Chipotle.
Oh,
so.
I love Chipotle.
Like,
do you know what I also love at Chipotle? Like, part of the experience for me is like getting the grapefruit Izzy in the bottle.
Really?
Yes,
I love.
I feel
Izzy.
so batty when I do it.
I love Izzy. Well, no, usually what I do is like if I'm like really feeling it, I get my Chipotle bowl and then I get chips and queso on the side
because it's so good.
It's so good.
So good.
And then, or I'll just get queso because I have chips at home, and then I'll go to Taco Bell and I get a Baja Blast. That's my combo.
I love the frozen Baja Blast.
Yeah.
They
had free ones yesterday. Like, free. I should have told you.
No one told me. FOMO, guys.
Oh my gosh. But yeah. No, I love Baja Blast. That's like, I don't eat Taco Bell, but I love Baja Blast.
I can't afford Taco Bell.
No, but
why is it so expensive?
Can we please talk about that? Why is everything so expensive? Because why am I going to McDonald's and fries $4?
But you know what's a savior for me? Bro, my freaking McDonald's app.
The rewards, I could go my reward app, like I have a reward tab in my phone, and I think I have Panda Express, I have Panera, I have everything, because you know I'm getting those deals, because it is way too expensive nowadays.
Exactly. No, at McDonald's, I save so much money. I always get, like, free food, and I have, like, 13,000 points right now. Like, it's just, like, it's a problem. I will have my McDonald's points.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
I'm a sucker for just getting the free cones once I get like that 1,500 whatever it is, like, or like the 20% off like $2, or free for Fridays is my favorite.
I've never had McDonald's ice cream.
Have you actually not?
I've never. But you know what's really good? Their smoothies.
Their smoothies are good. Why have you never had their ice cream?
Cause I get really scared when people. It sounds so like pathetic, but like I get scared when people tell me no. So I'm scared they're gonna tell me it's broken.
Bro, that's actually insane.
Like,
no, I need to take you to McDonald's just to get a code because it's so good.
Yeah, that's my fear.
That's actually insane. What if you go and they say like, oh, like we can't do mobile order? Like, have you ever had that fear though?
No, they've never said that to me.
Oh well, I guess if they okay, that makes sense. I don't know.
Now you're scaring me about that too.
No, I don't care. McDonald's is like a place that I'll just like mess around with, especially if I'm with other people in the car. Like, I don't really care.
I be at McDonald's a lot. I can't lie. It's bad. It's like unhealthy. I was actually, let me show you this picture. You guys won't be able to see it, but I went to McDonald's today and it was literally 2 of us eating and I know the worker was concerned.
That's so real though.
It was like 12 chicken nuggets, a Big Mac, a McChicken, 2 double cheeseburgers, and 3 things of fries.
That's so real though. No, McDonald's just like eats. Like, it's just so good. Like, I know it's so bad for you, but like I know it's so processed, but like
I just tell myself like you ate and you need to eat, so
it's yeah.
It's like it was a necessary expense because you need to eat.
Yeah.
That's how I excuse it. But
that's
it's like
real.
My mom doesn't. She's like, you can eat at home. No, I can't. No, I can't.
That's one thing I'm excited for college. Cooking is just a lot of work. Like, I feel like I can cook. Like, I am a good, like, I know how to cook. I know how to bake. Like, it's just a lot of work. Like, why am I sitting there for 25 minutes when I could just go to Chipotle, wait 2 seconds in line to get my bowl, and they make it for me?
Yeah. I know how to bake, but I can't cook.
You know how to, like, boil water, like, anything? Or is it, like, just you just don't know how to cook?
I can boil water, and I can make eggs, and I can make mac and cheese, and I think that's, like, about it. And ramen. I can make ramen.
Everybody can make ramen. I hate ramen.
My cousin cannot make ramen. Like,
ramen is easy.
He's like
you just
12.
It's like boiled water.
Messes it up every time. It's embarrassing. But
you just like boil water, just like put it in there. I don't know
how he feels. I think he doesn't put enough water in because every time it ends up in this like chunk of like sticky noodles.
Oh, that's probably why.
And I'm like, I'm not eating that.
Ramen is just like bad for you, and I just like don't eat it. Like it's just like, I don't know. I love pasta, but ramen's just different.
Pasta's probably my favorite food.
Yeah, pasta my favorite food is chicken, but second is pasta because there's so many types of chicken. Like if you ask me what I ate today, barbecue chicken. I don't eat anything other than chicken, especially because I don't eat red meat and I don't eat seafood.
Barbecue chicken, so good. Like every time, like I don't think I'm ever gonna be offered barbecue chicken and be like no. Because, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do a lot of unhealthy things, so I just don't really think about that when I eat much. I'm so bad. Like, I have, like, a Red Bull a day, so, like, you know what? Red meat's not going to kill me. It's going to be a heart attack.
Oh, my gosh, no. I think I'm a lot more aware of my food because I track it, so I, like, go to McDonald's and I'm like, a barbecue sauce has like 50 calories and I'm like, never mind, I'm good. Like I do that and I'm also just aware and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I'm like
Big Back, especially the Big Back like that. Like my little nieces and nephews call me Big Back and I'm like, never mind. Put this from back. Like why are you 4 years old? Call me Big Back.
I'm not allowed to track my calories anymore.
Oh.
My doctor said the end of that. So
my doctor doesn't know. So.
It's okay. Middle school and freshman year were fun, but you know we've come to the end of an era.
Yeah.
We're gonna eat, people. You should eat. Everyone should eat, and keep it down.
Anyways,
so I'm gonna try a cone, guys.
Yeah, you should. The vanilla they're so sweet. It's just like if you've ever had a McFlurry, like
no,
that's absolutely insane. That's absolutely.
Is it like nice and creamy? Because I like creamy ice cream.
Yes.
Okay.
Like the cones, like every time I get a cone, I just I just put my whole mouth over it. It's just like so like it's just so good. Like this probably sounds so bad, but like it's so creamy. Like especially like anything you get there that's like ice cream. It's so good.
We're definitely both giving Big Back right now.
Yeah,
because we're going on about food. I don't care. Call me a Big Back all you want because you know what?
Food is good.
At least I'm literally eating good in the hood. Like, don't play.
No, literally. Like, food, I definitely spend the most money on food.
Oh, me too.
But it's also, like, hard not to.
I justify it. Like, I don't know what it is about me that, like, I cannot justify buying a $30 shirt that I'm going to wear 100 times.
But I'm going to spend $30 at McDonald's. Or Chipotle.
In an hour.
Yeah, and it'll be gone in 2 seconds.
I was really bad during the school year, too, because
I
left for lunch all the time.
Oh, see, well, I think I was also really bad because, like, for me, we had Blue Ridge, so we would just leave, and we'd all just, like, go to a gas station or go to McDonald's. But I also think during the year, you also just eat worse because, like, after football games or, like, you just, like, and you're on the go. Like if you're super like busy, too.
To, like, because it's, like, something you guys can do after the football games. I would usually go with, like, Legacy and Ava and Abby and, like, they were usually talking to like football guys and so like we'd all like meet there.
Yeah, it's just a hangout spot.
And it's just like it's like a memory thing. Like for me, I usually wouldn't even get food because I wasn't hungry because I'd eat at the game because I low-key mess up the burgers that are at concession stands every time. I think they're so good. So I wouldn't get anything, but it's such a like experience. You know what I mean? Like it's like a like
it's the memories that come from it. Yeah. I can't even say I do during the school year, just during the school year, because anytime I'm like, guys, where should we go eat McDonald's? Like, it's, like, literally last night we were at Bojangles and Taco Bell and Target. Like, tell me that's not the teenage experience. And then we just sit in a car and we're just yap. Like, that's just the experience. And I know I'm going to do the same thing in college. It'll just be probably a little bit more cuisine, you know. Sometimes we'll go to maybe, like, Olive Garden. Yeah, like, instead of McDonald's or Chipotle.
Do you know what I love at Olive Garden?
What?
Oh, I guess you won't like it because you don't like seafood. Shrimp scampi.
My mom loves that.
It's so good.
I love Alfredo. I hate seafood. I've never ate seafood.
I can mess up some Alfredo.
I love Alfredo. The chicken Alfredo with broccoli at Olive Garden is so good.
If people make chicken Alfredo without broccoli in it, I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, it just mixes so well with the sauce. I'm like...
Mm-hmm. I feel like broccoli is just good with, like, cheese.
Yeah.
It's just, like, any type of cheese. It's just, like, good.
I don't like raw broccoli, though.
I don't like any raw vegetables. It makes me throw up. Like, raw, like, you know, people eat carrots with, like, ranch? I can't do that.
I have a fear of ranch.
Do you actually?
Like, it makes me want to cry. I'm so serious.
You're actually insane because I love ranch. Like, I eat ranch.
Everyone loves it. All my friends, like, eat ranch, and, like, it's, like, I'm just, like, just don't touch me with it. Like, if I'm dating someone, like...
That's how it used to be when I was younger. You have to
brush your teeth after you've had ranch before you kiss me, because I'll actually, like,
I mean, that's valid if, like, you just find it, like, nasty.
It actually scares me. Like, one time I broke up, I'll tell you after whose name,
yeah.
but in middle school, I had a boyfriend, he knew I was afraid of ranch, and he put it, like, slightly opened ranch packet on my seat, on my desk, and I sat down, and I cried, and I broke up with him.
That's so nasty, though. But I feel like that's the same thing with me. Like, I hate seafood, like, I, like, when I was younger, like, my mom would, like, get crab legs, and she would have to put folders around me because, like, I can't, it would scare me.
Yeah.
Like, when we went to Wegmans when we were in Charlottesville, and we were, like, there was, like, the live lobsters you can grab. I stayed away. And, like, the raw fish, like, ew, no, I don't like that. That's, like, really...
Do you like sushi?
No, I've never had sushi.
Okay,
I hate anything,
I hate sushi.
I hate anything, like, raw meat, never mind. But I hate, like, raw vegetables that aren't cooked. Like, I could not, like, that's nasty. Like, that's to be warmed up. Like, it's just, like...
That should be warmed up. I microwave my carrots, actually.
I don't even eat carrots. Probably should, but I don't even eat carrots.
I won't eat cooked carrots. Why are they mushy?
Yeah, I don't eat carrots at all. I just don't really like them. They just taste weird.
You know what needs to be discussed?
What?
The condition of the salad bar at HHS.
I don't even, like, okay, the thing is, like, I don't think the last time I ate school lunch there, like, I don't eat lunch at school.
I don't either usually, but I have a friend who would always go to the salad bar, and she would bring out dusty, crusty lettuce every day. I just want
The salad bar there just scared me. Like, the ranch looked like... No, I've definitely opened milk that's slimy. It's just... I know you gotta get through the school day, but, like, if it's bad, just don't serve it.
I've, like, literally one time, my hot dog was green on the inside.
That's so nasty.
And I was like and
how does that even happen?
Because I didn't realize until I'd bitten into it.
That's so nasty. Oh, I throw up. Oh, that's so nasty. That's so nasty. I don't eat school food.
School food is nasty, but you know what I messed up every time? That second breakfast.
I guess second breakfast sometimes. Yeah, but second breakfast is different because it's packaged. Like, yeah. It's like literally packaged like goldfish. Like, okay.
I really like the, like, they're not like cinnamon. I can't think of
Are they like the little donuts in like the packs?
No, like they're like the goldfish, but they're like not goldfish. Do you know what I mean?
Chex Mix?
No, they're like literally goldfish, but they're not the cheese ones. They're like they're brown.
No.
They're so good, and they're at school for second breakfast. It's like, maybe it is cinnamon. Goldfish flavors.
Yeah, I don't get second breakfast a lot.
Okay, maybe I'm actually crazy because I'm not finding these goldfish flavors.
I swear we've only had like regular goldfish. That's why I'm like so confused. Like the baked goldfish.
I'm actually like, I want to cry because now I feel crazy. Yeah, I might be a liar. I might actually not know what
She's like, guys, I was actually eating a cinnamon goldfish, and I'm like...
Maybe they're like graham crackers?
Are you talking about the strawberry Chex Mix?
No.
Because I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a white and yellow bag. So I'm gonna search up goldfish white and yellow bag.
What? Wait, white and yellow?
Yeah. I'm actually like a liar, guys, I guess. I guess I was a hypocrite earlier because I definitely cannot.
No, I'm like trying to think of white and yellow, and I'm like, what? Because maybe you're going to a different second breakfast than I am. I don't know. maybe you're in a different room.
I really hope someone listens to this whole thing so that they can tell me I'm not crazy. Guys, please, do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm like trying to think, but I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I actually feel insane. Like, I feel like
Are they like pastry, or are they like...
No, they're like in a little bag, and it's like the Goldfish brand. I swear it's the Goldfish brand. And they're like, they taste like Teddy Grahams.
Is yellow and blue? Wait, no.
I think the bag is like blue and white.
Oh my gosh, I cannot think of it.
Maybe, I really swore it was goldfish. Now I feel actually crazy. They like have like vanilla cupcake and spicy dill pickle on here, but they don't have what I'm talking about. So
I swear you're talking about Chex Mix.
Am I?
Because we have the strawberry Chex Mix.
But I swear
and the
it's
cheese
like
ones.
cinnamony. Goldfish. What's like a flavor that's like cinnamon? That's not cinnamon.
Like cinnamon roll? I don't know.
Oh. No.
Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about.
Do you?
Yes, they are goldfish.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Oh my god, now I remember what you're talking about. It's like in a white, it's a white and blue bag, and they're like cinnamon goldfish.
Yes.
Or they're like something like that. Yeah,
There's
I know what you're
something like
talking about now. Now I like vaguely remember.
Hallelujah, because I was gonna cry when I
No,
got
I know
home.
what you're talking about now. Oh my gosh, now I'm like, they have...
Because what are they called? Because they're apparently not cinnamon. Because I can't find them. But I
don't know.
I feel so validated now that I don't even care.
They have to have it. Now I want to search it up. There's like, they definitely have it.
Is it this one?
Yes, honey bun.
Honey
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what we had. Now I know what you're talking about.
Oh, guys, I can breathe. Because I was literally like, I swear I'm going crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel so validated.
Oh my gosh.
That was worth it.
That was really funny. I just like clicked it and I was like, okay, I know what you're talking about now. I just never like barely see them. They're like, you could probably take them off.
I get them because it's literally I get there late.
Oh.
So it's like what they put out after the good stuff.
Oh, I don't even eat. I don't eat at school. Like I generally just don't eat. Like I just don't. I just wait till I get home.
I like have a fear of eating at school now because like everyone's telling me like how like they always judge people who eat in class. I'm like, but like I'm hungry.
No, I feel so weird. Even like certain friends, I still feel weird like eating, like grubbing. Like I'm talking about grubbing down on some food. Like there's like only certain people that I feel like I can like actually eat food with.
I will grub down in front of someone. I just hate when I'm grubbing down in front of someone. Like I don't understand restaurant dates because literally like it's so awkward.
I feel like I have to be so like petite, like skinny Bella Hadid.
Bro,
girl.
I be going down on my food, but then they be asking me a question. I'm like,
yeah, you're like
I'm like just sticking my finger up so I can like have a second. I feel like I'm like, hey brother, like please, it's so embarrassing.
I don't think restaurant dates are kind of cliche to me. I would rather have like a at-home movie date, not a Netflix and chill, but like an at-home movie date.
Dream date's like an amusement park date.
Oh, see, I don't really like. I'm scared of heights. I've got over my fear though. I've like rode a few King's Dominion ones.
I am scared of heights, but it's like I always like I'm just like, you know what? What if it kills me? Like, what's the worst that could happen?
I would go. I love the aquarium. I'd go for like an aquarium date or like a movie date. Like I love the movies. I would love to go on a movie date.
Have you seen the new Deadpool?
No, I don't know anything about that. I was talking about that last night.
It's so good.
I literally don't know the difference between DC and Marvel. I was
am
told
a
that
Marvel fan.
I was told that I've watched Spider-Man, I've watched Batman, I think I know about the Flash. These are what that runs fast.
Yes. I'm a
That's
Marvel
about it.
girly.
I've never watched. I really want to watch. What is it? Suicide Squad or something like that.
Yeah.
I really want to watch that.
That's good. I'm like traumatized by Spider-Man, so.
Why?
It's just like certain. It just brings back certain memories, and I'm like grossed out. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm like disturbed.
That makes sense. But
it's like Spider-Man's everywhere.
yeah,
I
he's really popular.
Can't escape Spider-Man.
There's definitely Spider-Man in here because like my nieces love Spider-Man, but
that's why I said like everyone loves Spider-Man. I'm just like, guys, can we stop the trend?
Or Batman. That's something that gives me the ick when like a dude's like, I'm Batman, I'm at nighttime. I hate that.
Yeah, see, I've only like had a guy doing that jokingly. I've had a guy tell me Spider-Man multiple times.
Either or. It's just like, that's weird.
Oh no, it's
if you say it once as a joke, but like I don't like it.
But it's like they would be like, I need to tell you something. I'd be like, what?
I'm Batman.
It's really important. What? It might change your opinion on me. You're scaring the crap out of me.
Right?
What? I'm Spider-Man. Shut up, right? Oh, that would make me so mad.
No, I definitely hate when people do that. Like, texting us, like, I hate when people, like, just say your name or, like, they don't respond, like, quickly and, like, you're talking about something serious or, like, they have something to tell you. Like, I just get nervous.
Yeah.
Like, I have that gut. Like, I literally, like, that's one thing for me is, like, if you don't text me back and we're in, like, a serious conversation, like, I can't go to sleep. I will stay up until you text me. And that's so bad because, like, I shouldn't depend on that, but it's just, like, I can't go to sleep feeling guilty.
Yeah.
I can't have guilt.
I'm just, like, so curious. I'm like, What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm also just nosy. I'm really nosy, if you know.
I love knowing stuff. I don't like being in stuff.
That's so real.
I just want to know, guys. Tell me once it's over.
Yeah.
So that I don't get put in there.
I just like talking about gossip, but I think really like, I was talking to my therapist about this like, well, that's a whole other thing. Before I got her fired. But we'll talk about that after the podcast. Well, I didn't get her fired, but like, I felt like I was a really big reason why, or I don't know. But anyways, this was revealed on like my private story. So I don't even know. Actually, no, I didn't even post on her story. But anyways, like, I love talking about gossip about people because I like fixing other people's problems. Like, that was a big thing for me this year. Like, I love because I can't fix my problems, so like, I'm gonna fix yours. Like, I hyperfixate on it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just be nosy. I just want to hear it. I don't really
I'm nosy
try
too.
to fix it. I'm just like, that's your problem. Like, I wish you the best. I'll give you advice, but
yeah.
I guess my thing is, like, I get scared that people are gonna, like, resent me afterwards if it doesn't go well.
Yeah, but I hate that. I think my biggest fear, like, other than, like, heights, my biggest fear, top one fear, is people talking bad about me behind my back. Or people talking about me behind my back. That's my biggest fear.
One of the, like, most upsetting things that's, like, ever happened to me, and it has happened plenty, it's just, like, it's so, like, soul-crushing to find out someone who you thought you were friends with talked behind your back, because why are you being fake? Like, I wouldn't have been that upset if you just told me you didn't want to be friends with me. It's the talking behind my back. Like, yeah. It's the being fake for what? What do you benefit from?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
If anything, I think
a lot of it is just, like, seeming, like, cool around those type of friends. But I do that exact same thing. But that's also because those friends don't like the person I'm talking about. So it's, like, I kind of have to, like, I feel like I can't. Because then I feel like I just get bullied. Like, not actually bullied, but I feel like they're like, why do you like them? Yada, yada, yada. But I'm like,
I definitely, like, don't like some people I'm friends with. I definitely don't like some people you're friends with. Yeah. Like, I don't hold that against you because I don't care. I don't care who you're friends with.
Yeah.
And I don't care who my friends are.
If they're not, like, in that moment. If they're
not, like, a rapist or something.
Yeah, like, if they're not a horrible person. Like, really, really
If we don't have, like, charges and allegations, I don't care.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, honestly, it's high school. Like, are we really going to see most of people? Like, yeah, I might comment on your Instagram post, but, like, I'm probably never going to see you again. Like, I might see Autumn when I need, like, I don't know, like a surgery or something later down the road, but like that's such a low possibility of happening. So that's why I'm like,
and just like not the most exciting way to see each other again.
Yeah. Like, hey,
I actually removed that bullet from your stomach.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
No, but one thing before we end the podcast is one thing I want to say, which is so funny, because when I like told people, I was like, I'm just gonna go to the podcast. It's so funny that people are like, you don't know Autumn, but like, me and Autumn were friends at the rec center. Like, people don't understand the rec center era. And I feel like we were so close during rec center, and there's so many things that people don't understand.
We were.
Like, it was actually insane. Like, I barely remember, like, it, but, like, rec center was such a different universe. And, like, people don't understand that. Like, we were so close during rec center.
You were, like, my best friend. It was, like, you.
It was, like, the different.
And, like, I was best friend with Liana at the time. And, Grace.
Oh, yeah.
Amaya? Remember Amaya?
I'm still friends with Amaya, yeah. I haven't talked to Grace in forever, because it was, like, me, you, because I remember we went to Grace's birthday party. Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh.
It was so fun.
No, because I was out with a group. Like, you don't understand that.
No, literally, I had so much boy drama, too. I was insane.
Rec Center was just, like, crazy. It was so, like, I don't even know. It was just,
It was, like, middle school before we got to middle school.
No, literally.
That's, like, what it felt like. Like, oh, my God, my, like, obsession with... Do you remember who I was obsessed with for, like, 2 years?
I think I know, but I'm not going to say who. Yes, okay, yes.
Yeah, like, it was insane. That was wicked.
Rec Center was just, like, insane. Especially, like, because we, like... I don't know. I don't know if it was, like, the people... I don't know if it's because we went to the pool every Tuesday and Friday. I don't know if it was... I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the games.
It was insane.
But, like, also people don't realize, like...
The dodgeball?
The dodgeball went crazy. Like, it was just, like... I don't know.
It was so fun, low-key.
I want to go back to the era, like, when we would play ping ball, like, outside in the air, and, like, we would be, like, so dead. That's, like... The coach was like, guys, who's lying? Like, you didn't hit me. Like, you didn't tag me. Like, Furl, you didn't tag me.
I want my kids to, like, if I have kids, to experience that. Like, if I do have a kid, they are going to experience, like,
because that's but I feel like I feel like also today, like, they wouldn't do that. Like, you guys can't play dodgeball. Like, we're gonna get a lawsuit. Because back then, like, they did not care. Like, we were
getting smacked in the face.
We would literally put, like, what was, like, I don't even know. We'd play, like, sardines running around. We'd, like, throw people around. We'd play, like, I don't even know. We played outside in the blazing heat.
That was like the sailor game.
Oh my gosh, yes, right, yes. That was actually, it was crazy.
I broke my toe playing that game.
Oh my gosh, like trying to run, like that, it was so competitive too. Like, it was so fun.
All the games were so competitive.
Like, if you didn't hit that person with the dodgeball, you were getting jumped after.
And there were so many types. There was wizard, army.
Yeah.
Army was fun. There were so many.
Like, and I remember them, like, it was just like we were making stuff up. Like, we legit were making stuff up.
No.
Like, when we would just be like, all right, guys, we're going to play dodgeball, but we're actually going to put up all the gymnastic mats. And so you guys, it's like Call of Duty, but not Call of Duty. And we're just going to throw balls at each other. But you also have these flags on your waist that someone can pull off. And then you have to hide behind something for them to get you back in the game. What?
Yeah.
Like, it was actually insane.
What? Get creative with it.
It was so nostalgic, though. Like, I wish I could go back to that same group of people and go back senior rec center reunion and play those games.
Rec center reunion.
Especially, like, on the Friday, like, when all the boys... It was, like, always competition between the rec center people and the Boys and Girls Club.
Yes.
When they would come to the pool, because it'd be like, this is our turf.
Yes.
We are here. Like, this is our turf. Oh, my God.
And when we'd have when the activity would be, like, the dancing...
Oh my God, yes, the freeze dance where you freeze dance for like a freezy pop, or like you go take down the flag for a freezy pop. Like, why were we dancing? Why were we memorizing songs to dance for? Because we knew Fridays was freezy pops, and me and Autumn were sitting on our dot playing freeze dance to get that freezy pop before our parents picked us up.
I would
like, what?
always request "Marry Me" by Thomas Rhett, and I haven't listened to that song in like 6 years. But that was like my song every freaking. I would make Addison request it because I would be scared to talk to the counselors, but she would request it for me.
Everybody, it was like that was just so nostalgic. Like, I missed that.
I haven't thought about that in a while. Like, that actually like brought back such good memories. That was so cute.
That's why I wanted to bring up for everybody. Was like, because I knew people would be like, I don't know, Autumn, but I'm like, we go way back. We go way back. Like, if we had the same like iPhones, if we had like, we could go back. We could go till we went to Grace's house and walk. Like, y'all don't understand.
No, literally.
You just will never get it.
It's just like, what I hate about is when you age out of the rec center, like,
it's so sad.
and you don't go to the same middle school. Like, it's like, aw, nuts.
Because I went to a whole different middle school because I moved, so I was like, I had to start all over.
Well, you went to like you went to Skyline, Grace went to Skyline, I was at Thomas Harrison. Like, guys, where's my gang at?
Yeah,
like, play.
Yeah. It was really sad. Everybody kind of split ways with rec center.
Yeah, but like, the memories are good.
The memories are so good. Like, obviously there were some things, or like, for example, like when we had to like sit in silence with our face down in the gym because we left our wristbands in the pool area. Like, y'all would never get it.
No, you literally wouldn't. Like, oh my God, I forgot about that. That was so
like when like they'd be like, we would be like, guys, pick up wristbands, your yellow wristbands. Who has yellow? I didn't wear a yellow wristband because I actually could jump off the diving board because I have the blue wristband, so I can jump off. So it wasn't me. Oh my gosh, like it was so. And like snack time.
Do you remember John? The little
yes,
John. That was like my child.
Oh my gosh.
It was me and child.
Yeah.
Like, I love that man. I think he was so cute. He had anger issues and would throw tantrums, but he was so cute.
Yeah, but it also was fun because like I feel like I was like barely on, like, you know, there was the younger side and the older side. Like, I was never really on the younger side, so it was always a battle too. Like,
I was never on the younger side. I came in like 5th grade.
Yeah.
4th grade.
So I think I was already on that side. So it was just like, I don't know, it's so nostalgic. Like, in snack time, like the way we were actually eating like 3 meals a day, coming at like 7:30 in the morning.
Trade snacks and juice boxes.
Like, no, I want the green one. No, I want the purple one.
Oh, no, the purple and red tasted like NyQuil, and no one's.
And it was like, but like, why do they like? But that was like back then, like Kool-Aids were like $1 a box because they would like. It was like. It was a lot of us, or like movie nights, like, or movies. Oh my God,
I loved the movies.
There was like, guys, close your eyes, raise your hand. Who wants to watch Frozen 2, guys? Who wants to watch this movie?
I love movies. Gosh, this is making me like so nostalgic.
I wish we need to go back. Like, we literally need to go back.
We need to go back and appreciate it more.
We do.
Like,
it was so fun.
I didn't know it was gonna be over. Like, it was over, and I didn't know. I was like, what do you mean it's over?
And now we come back and we're like, I don't remember the last time we played dodgeball.
I didn't know the last time was the last time.
Yeah. And it was, but like, we could never play dodgeball in school now with it being like dodgeball. Like, because it would be so, like, not fun. And then, like, it'd also be like, no, because we would throw this full speed, like, baseball pitching type things. Like, we would go crazy.
We would literally like wind it up.
Literally.
And, like, yeah.
It was insane. It was insane. That would, I don't know how nobody like got a lawsuit off of that. But
I don't either, because there were so
many, like every
no matter what game we played, even if it wasn't dodgeball, always
it was
someone
anything.
injured.
Oh yeah, but
it was fun.
You were kids.
And it was okay.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to say before we
No, I had fun. I think this is so cool.
I know, I love having guests because it's just more fun.
I think Addison should do vlogs, guys. Tell her she should do vlogs. I think it'd be fun for her. I think she'd enjoy it.
Stop, Bruno. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like I'm too, like, nervous to do it.
I don't know. I've, like, stopped caring what people think, so I just feel like you should just go for it.
I feel like I see so many things on
become,
here.
Like,
famous?
Yeah.
But then I wouldn't, like... But I also am scared of, like, the things, like, I say, like, people are gonna have this, and, like, what if I become, like, a judge one day, and they pull up, and they're like, you said this, and I'm like, okay. I feel like I said anything, like, horrible on the podcast, though. Nothing that, like...
I don't think I've said anything that I, like, disagree with.
Yeah.
So, I'm just, like...
Nothing that controversial. Like, I
didn't
say
anything. People don't like me already, so I don't really... I feel like I can't make it much worse.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. But, yeah, that's it.
Bye, guys.